Hollywood, and yes, even television news, is built on illusion. Calm voices, confident smiles, perfectly timed broadcasts, and couples who seem steady no matter what the world throws at them. For decades, Craig Melvin and Lindsay Czarniak have represented that reassuring ideal. Trusted, grounded, unshakable. But behind closed doors, even the most composed public figures can be brought to their knees by a moment no script could ever prepare them for. That reality reportedly came crashing down when Craig and Lindsay were thrust into a sudden, deeply unsettling hospital scare, one that sources say left both of them emotionally shaken to their core. This wasn't tabloid drama or exaggerated rumor. This was fear, real, raw, uncontrollable fear. According to those close to the family, the day began like any other. Normal schedules, routine conversations, nothing to suggest what was coming. But without warning, Lindsay reportedly began experiencing symptoms serious enough that they could not be brushed aside or delayed. What felt manageable at first quickly escalated into something far more alarming. Within hours, routine gave way to urgency. Calls were made, plans were canceled, and before either of them could fully process what was happening, Lindsay was rushed to the hospital. For a couple accustomed to early mornings, tight rundowns, and professional composure, this sudden loss of control was devastating. Hospital doors closed, time slowed to a crawl, and fear took over. Lindsay Czarniak is admired for her strength, athletic grit, and unflappable presence. She has covered high-pressure sporting events, navigated demanding newsrooms, and balanced motherhood under public scrutiny. But insiders say this health scare pushed her into a moment of vulnerability few have ever seen. As medical staff moved swiftly around her, the emotional weight reportedly hit all at once: her health, her children, her family, and the terrifying, unspoken question every parent fears: what if? Those close to the situation say tears flowed freely, not from weakness, but from overwhelming human emotion. This wasn't the confident broadcaster viewers recognize. This was a woman confronting how fragile life can be, no matter how strong you are. But perhaps the most striking revelation came from Craig Melvin's reaction. The man known for his steady voice, calm demeanor, and reassuring presence on morning television was reportedly barely holding himself together. Witnesses say Craig appeared pale, shaken, and emotionally overwhelmed as he waited for updates. Friends describe him pacing hospital hallways, rubbing his face, asking the same questions over and over, searching for certainty where none yet existed. At one point, insiders claim he leaned against a wall, overcome by emotion, unable to hide his fear. For viewers who see Craig as the anchor who keeps everything steady, this moment revealed something profoundly human. When the person you love most is at risk, titles, experience, and composure mean nothing. What unfolded during those tense hours revealed the true depth of Craig and Lindsay's bond. Craig reportedly refused to leave Lindsay's side. He listened closely to every word from doctors, clung to every small sign of reassurance, and focused on one thing only: her safety. Quiet moments between them spoke louder than anything ever said on camera. Hands held tightly, soft reassurances whispered through tears, shared silence filled with unspoken fear. In that hospital room, there were no cameras, no broadcasts, no public personas, just a husband and wife facing their worst uncertainty together. Hospital waiting rooms have a cruel way of stretching minutes into eternity. According to those close to Craig, every passing second intensified his fear. Friends say his mind replayed memories on a loop: family dinners, quiet mornings, their children's laughter, terrified that those moments could suddenly feel painfully distant. When doctors finally delivered stabilizing news, the relief was immense, but the emotional toll lingered. Those hours reportedly changed Craig in ways that didn't disappear when the crisis eased. After Lindsay was stabilized, the couple made a deliberate decision to step back from the public eye. Appearances were paused, commitments quietly postponed. They retreated into private family time, not to hide, but to protect what mattered most.
That silence wasn't accidental, it was intentional. Those close to them say the experience forced a deep reassessment of priorities, health, family, time together. Suddenly, everything else felt secondary. Viewers noticed the shift. Craig's brief absence spoke volumes, more than any official statement ever could. Craig Melvin and Lindsay Czarniak are often seen as one of television's most balanced, drama-free couples. Seeing them shaken reminded audiences of an uncomfortable but powerful truth. No one is immune to fear, illness, or loss. Insiders suggest the scare left a lasting mark. Craig is reportedly more present, more protective, and more emotionally open than ever before. Lindsay, too, is said to be taking things slower, focusing on recovery and family above all else. If this story moved you or changed the way you see Craig and Lindsay, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We bring you the most emotional, revealing, and talked about stories, raw, respectful, and always beyond the headlines. Like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and stay with us, because sometimes the quietest moments reveal the strongest truths.